Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, honorable judges. I'm Aurelia Syifa. I'm from SMK Krian 1 Sidoarjo. It's a pleasure to be here today. Today, I'd like to deliver my speech about Nature Speaks, Will We Listen? Nature speaks. It speaks through the rustle of the leaves, the flow of the rivers, and even the storm that strike our cities. The question is not whether nature speaks. The real question is, will we listen? For centuries, humans have acted as if we are above nature. We cut down forests to build cities. We dam rivers to control their flow, and we dig deep into the earth to take what we want. We believe that progress means control. But nature reminds us again and again that control is only an illusion. Consider the floods that devastate our cities when trees disappear. Think about the heat waves that strike when we pollute the air. Consider the plastic in our oceans, which is killing creatures we have never even encountered. These are not accidents. These are messages. Nature is telling us that balance has been broken. But what if we choose to listen instead of control? What if we pause it, open our hearts, and respect the voice of the earth? If we listen to nature, our forests would no longer be seen only as resources, but as lands that give us life. Rivers would no longer be dry sites, but lifelines that bind people together. The air would not be something we poison for convenience, but something we protect for our children. Listening is not about resisting technology and change. It is all about balance. We can still construct cities, just greener with parks and renewable energy. We can still till the earth, but in ways that fed it, not drain it. Furthermore, we can still innovate, but with respect for limits. Listening is not a weakness. Listening is prudence. And when we hear, something magical occurs. Nature heals, trees grow back, rivers run pure, animals return, and when nature heals, so does the human race. We get to breathe cleaner air, we get to drink cleaner water, and we get to have a future where life can thrive. But listening takes humility. It brings us to the place of understanding that we are not lords of the earth, but partners. It brings us to the place of understanding that every animal, every stream, and every tree is of value, not because what it can provide for us, but because it is. Nature is speaking to us every day. It speaks in whispers of the wind, in the cries of endangered species, and in the storm that strike our world. The choice is ours. We can continue ignoring it until the whispers turn into screams, or we can finally listen. Let us be the generation that chooses to listen, because when we listen, we discover harmony. When we listen, nature heals. And when nature heals, humanity thrives. So, once again, I leave you with the question: nature speaks, will we listen? That's all for me. Thank you for your time and thank you for your attention. I hope my speech can realize us that this world need to be heard. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.